can now say I was in a room where history was made. I feel like I'm reliving the Obama presidency. It's that kind of history. Wow. You heard it here first. I actually just got back from Virginia. I grew up in Virginia, I would say. And I always thought Virginia was very unique in that they were the only ones that ever had the "Don't Tread on Me Now" license plates with a little snake on it. So I was very surprised when I went to Illinois and I saw some around, some flying about. But I always thought they were so interesting, because it's like, BB, you're driving a Volkswagen Jetta. It's a German car. You waited an hour and a half to get your vehicle registered at the TMV. You're treading on yourself, okay? No one's treading on you, you're fine. I went to a wedding in April in Virginia, and I saw this lovely embroidered banner in this hotel, in the kitchen of this hotel. And it said on the banner, "Beer is proof that God loves us and wants to see us happy." Do we know who said that? It's okay. No, it's okay. I'm about to give you the answer. Okay, yes. Okay, Keller would have gotten a star. I don't have any stars to give, though. They're not cheap. They're not cheap. Okay, but do you know who doesn't know that they said that?
Benjamin Franklin.
Benjamin Franklin. Thanks, Keller. No, so here's the thing, because that's not what Ben Franklin said, yeah? Ben Franklin said, "Behold the rain which descends from heaven upon the vineyard. There it enters the roots of the vine to be turned into wine, a constant proof that God loves us and loves to see us happy." Wow. I think whoever wrote that banner in Virginia took a lot of liberties. And here's the thing. I would rather live with my dad till the end of time than be in a restaurant and have a PBR handed to me when I ordered a Pinot Grigio. Okay? That isn't fun. And I just think, that just makes me think, what do we really know about Ben Franklin? Who is he on the $100 bill? What is he doing there? Because, I don't know. I could picture it. You're in a hotel 25 years from now, and in the kitchen there's this banner, and it says, "I'm on tonight. My hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel it right. Ben Franklin." I've lived in Chicago, 7 years in August, so it's been 7 years. I love Chicago, thank you. And I had the distinct pleasure of going to 3 White Sox games this year. Big deal. Actually, here's the thing. The White Sox just lost, won a record by losing the most amount of games in a season, okay? And I would rather have that record than settle for mediocrity, okay? So next year, I just think the White Sox should lose all their games, okay? But the last game I went to, I'll always remember it because it was September 14th. To my mind, it was the eve of Hispanic Heritage Month. I'm thinking I'm gonna pull up to this White Sox game and there's gonna be mariachis and some White Sox Mexico gear, okay? That's what I'm hoping for. We get there. And the first thing I hear is Irish music. This is new. I must not know this part of Mexico. I'm here doing so. And then it didn't take me long to figure out what was going on though, because as soon as you walk in on the electronic billboard, they were celebrating halfway to St. Patrick's Day. It's the eve of Hispanic Heritage Month. It's the middle of September. Spirit Halloween wasn't even open yet. And big deal. I guess I also have to check. This is the part where I have to check in. White friends, white people. Are we okay? Or are we so depressed we're celebrating St. Patrick's? You can let me know in private. You don't have to. But I don't know. I was expecting a mariachi band, and instead the opener was this band called 3 Men in Kilts, because they were 3 men in kilts. And what I would presume was a high school Irish dance course. But they didn't dance. They just stood in line the whole time. And I don't know. Go White Sox. That's all I have to say. Go White Sox. No, but I lived in Chicago for 7 years now. I love Chicago. I came here via Virginia, but I guess my dad didn't want me to move to Chicago. You know, he tried really hard to get me to stay in Virginia, and so he did it a couple of ways, right? The first attempt was he told me they were going to kill me out here. Okay, pretty standard. I didn't blink. Good for me. The second one he told me was like, you're gonna move out there, you're gonna live on a stipend, okay? You're gonna live on a stipend, you can afford to live there, and then they're gonna kill you. So it's all roses. And then I guess my favorite attempt was my dad's last attempt. My conservative father sent me the Stephen Colbert clip. And in this Stephen Colbert clip, Stephen Colbert is talking about how North Korea had finally developed a nuclear missile that can now reach Chicago. Friends, that was 7 years ago, and Kim has not pressed that button. Sometimes I wish he would, though. Because here's the thing, I don't think I would have moved out to Chicago if my dad had just told me that the sun only comes up 82 days out of the year. Yeah. That seasonal depression hits really hard here. Because like on those days when the sun's not out, I'm like, Kim, press the button. And then sometimes when I'm really in touch with my ancestors, I go, Kim, por favor, apreta el botón. You know, just in case Kim doesn't understand English. I don't know how much time I have. I guess I'll tell this last one. So I'm bilingual, which was fun, I guess, for a while. But I don't know. It's always hard because I know like certain words in one language but not in another. So for the longest time, I did not know what the English word was for lotion or moisturizer. I thought it was crema, which is Spanish for cream, okay? And it's the cream you put in your coffee, it's the edible cream, it's the good cream. It's the good cream, it's the fun cream. And I don't know, I was in 7th grade. I was in 7th grade and in my Catholic middle school, and this boy Joe goes, hey, guess what, boys? My mom just got me onto Pantene Provet. I'm like, stop, Pantene Provet, a boy of culture. So I'm like, he must know about crema, but how do I ask him if he uses crema? I need solidarity here, but I don't know it in English. So I think about all the ways and I go, Joe, do you cream yourself?